Hello everyone, welcome to Indian Current Affairs podcast channel. Today we are going to discussing some of very important MCQs on Indian economy. So first question was, NABARD was established in 1982 as a national bank for agriculture and rural development. NABARD provides credit for which of the following activities and are entities? First one, direct agriculture loans to farmers. Second statement, for setting up of small scale industries. Third one, export import banks. Fourth one, scheduled commercial banks. So for which of the activities NABARD provides banking services? So is it provide direct agriculture loans to farmers? No, it don't involve direct agriculture loans to farmers, but it indirectly provides loans to farmers by financing the rural banks. Second one is for setting up of small scale industries. It provides loans to setting up of small scale rural based industries. So second statement was correct. So export import banks, it don't provide any loans to the Exim banks. So fourth one is scheduled commercial banks. It lending some money to the scheduled commercial banks. By that scheduled commercial banks give to the loans to agriculture based works. So second statement and fourth statement are correct. First and third are wrong. Now we see the explanation. It does not extend direct credit at the individual level, but extends indirect financial assistance by way of refinance. NABARD finances those institutions which provide financial assistance to rural sector. Second one, it does not provide loan to Exim Bank. Third one, NABARD provides direct finance to institutions as may be approved by the central government. So next question. Priority sector lending is lending to those sectors which receive inadequate credit. Domestic banks are required to lend 18% of the adjusted net banking credit to agriculture. Concerning this, which of the following are included? So first of all, what is priority sector lending? So actually banks don't want to give loan to the agriculture or any village level businesses because they fear the amount may not return. For that, RBI instruct every bank it must provide some loan to some priority sectors. Those sectors may be agriculture or MSMEs, or those are the examples of priority sector. So in that one, 18% of A and B, C should give to the agriculture. So as a priority sector. In that case, which of the following statements are correct? First one, loans to individual farmers and farmer producer organizations are considered as a priority sector for agriculture. And second statement, loans to procure machinery for agriculture and allied activities. Third one, loans for training in agricultural products. Fourth one, setting up of compressed biogas plants. So which of the following are considered as a priority sector lending? So first statement is correct. Loans to individual farmers are considered under this one. Next one also correct. Loans to produce machinery for agriculture and allied activities also considered. But third statement was wrong because loans for trading in agricultural products. So trading is not considered in this sector. So next one is setting up of compressed biogas plants. It is also comes under agriculture. So for 1, 2, 4. The loans given to them are covered under priority sector lending. So next statement, loans to individual farmers and farmer producer organizations included crop loans and machinery loans for all kinds of agri and allied activities are considered as a priority sector loans, and loans for food and agro processing activities are also included under agriculture. Loans for the installation of solar plants and for the solarization of grid connected pumps and setting up of compressed biogas plants all are considered as PSL of agriculture. Next one, which among the following are the main reasons for the economically vulnerable situation of India in 1991 that made us accept IMF reforms? So what are the main reasons? First one, high long term debt, and second one, sudden withdrawal of NRE deposits. Third one, highly depleted foreign exchange rates. Fourth one, high NPA. So what happened in 1991? In 1991, our country undergoes economic crisis. So at that time, we introduced LPG reforms. So liberalization, privatization and globalization are introduced at that time. Before that one, we are more concentrating on PSUs, public sector units like the only. After that only, we liberalized our economy. So what is the main reason to do that one is, first one, high long-term debt. No, it is wrong. Because long-term debt is not a problem, because it need to be redebt in within some time. So there is no any hurry. But if you see this one, main reason was short-term lending, short-term debt. Second one is sudden withdrawal of NRI deposits. It is true. So every NRI want their money back from Indian economy. So that is the one of the stress on our economy at the time. Next one, highly depleted foreign exchange reserves. It is also true. We have only $1 billion of money as a foreign exchange reserve at that time. But presently now we have $650 billion of foreign exchange money. But at that time only 1 billion is there. That's why it is also one of the stress. And high NPA, non-performing assets. No, it is not the reason. At that time there is no that much NPA at that time. But it is in 2008 crisis. So to answer to this one is, second and third statements are correct, first and fourth are not correct. If you see the explanation, the economic situation January to July 1919 was vulnerable because of three reasons. Short-term debt was about 6 billion. Outstanding NRI deposits of more than 10 billion began to be withdrawn rapidly. By June 1991, foreign exchange reserves were down to mere 1 billion that were not enough to finance imports even for a fortnight, let alone debt service payments. NPA became a critical issue in 2008 internationally and 2018 in India, not in 1991. So next question. Consider the following statement in relation to the National Data and Analytics Platform, NDAP. Very important topic. First statement, National Data and Analytics Platform is a flagship initiative of the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. NDAP seeks to democratize data delivery by making government data sets readily accessible across the international data landscape. Third one, as of July 2024, NDAP hosts 3,744 data sets across 31 sectors and 53 ministries. Which of the statements are correct? Only third statement is correct, because it is maintained by Niti Aayog, not by Information and Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. It is maintained by Niti Aayog. And second statement also wrong. It is not for the international purposes. It is for our internal purposes. So because of there is lack of communication and lack of data transparency between the ministries, it is very difficult to perform as a unity. So because that one, Niti Aayog proceed with the National Data and Analytics Platform. By that it transfer data from one ministry to the other ministry. By that seamless governance is possible. If you see the explanation, the National Data and Analytics Platform is Niti Aayog's flagship initiative to improve access and use of government data. NDAP seeks to democratize and data delivery by making government data sets readily accessible, implementing rigorous data sharing standards, and enabling interoperability across the Indian data landscape, and providing a seamless user interface and user-friendly tools. So next question. Consider the following statements about the India's economic growth. First statement, real GDP in FY24 is 20% higher than the pre-COVID FY20 levels. So second statement, during the decade ending FY20, India grew at an annual average rate of 7.5%. Third one, India's GDP growth crossed the 8% mark in 3 out of the 4 quarters of FY24. Which of these statements are correct? So if we see the first statement, this statement is correct. When compared with the financial year 2020, 20% increment in GDP takes place to the financial year 2024. So next statement was during the decade ending. So if you consider the FY20 from 2010 to 2020, our average annual growth rate was 6.6%. So this statement is wrong. So next third statement was India's GDP growth crossed the 8% mark in 3 out of the 4 quarters of FY24. Yes, this statement is true because our GDP is 8.2% and we get more than 8% GDP growth in 3 out of the 4 quarters. So during the decade ending FY20, India grew at an average annual rate of 6.6%, more or less reflecting the long run growth prospects of the economy. The economic survey says that India's economy showed resilience to a gamut of global and external challenges as real GDP grew by 8.2% in FY24, exceeding 8% mark in 3 out of the 4 quarters of FY24. Next question, which among the following states have been recognized under the Purvodaya scheme in the Union Budget 2024-25? It is a recent current affair. So central government in Union Budget mentioned a scheme, Purvodaya scheme. So under this 5 states are planned to develop as in industries and in employment and in roadways, transportation, etc. So which of that 5 states? First one, Bihar, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh. So all these states are considered. All these 5 states are included in Purvodaya scheme. So the Purvodaya scheme was announced by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman in the Union Budget 2024. This initiative aims at the comprehensive development of eastern region of India, covering 5 states: Bihar, Odisha, Jharkhand, West Bengal and Andhra Pradesh. The scheme focuses on several key areas. First one, human resource development, enhancing skills and education to boost employability. Second statement, infrastructure development, building roads, airports, medical colleges and sports facilities. Third one, economic opportunities, generating jobs and fostering economic growth to transform the region into economic hubs. For instance, the government has proposed significant investments in road projects and power plants in Bihar, along with the development of industrial nodes and tourist centers. This initiative is part of the broader vision of Viksit Bharat 2047, aiming to make India a developed nation by 2047. So thank you very much.